Olá, boa noite. Eu sou o Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 6 de Broken Sword 4, o Anjo da Morte. Vocês devem lembrar que eu estava invocado que parecia que tinha um diálogo entre o George e a Nico em que eles colocavam os assuntos mais em dia. E, verificando na internet, realmente existe. Então eu vou passar aqui o vídeo que eu retirei de uma transmissão do canal do YouTube, pues um pouquito, como consta na parte inferior do vídeo.
Nico, what are you doing here, really?
I'm here to help you, George.
You know what I mean. How did you know I was in trouble?
Well, Father Nicholas called me, and I figured if I didn't help you, nobody would.
Nothing to do with selling a story, then?
George, please. Of course, if there's a story at the end of it, I'd be a fool not to write it.
Uh-huh. Just like old times, eh, Nico?
Yeah, in trouble up to our necks.
Maybe you'd prefer to be tucked up in a library. With Labano, for instance?
Tucked up with Lobino? Yeah, maybe.
So, this Father Nicholas, just who is he, do you think?
I don't know. He phoned and said you were in trouble. When I got my bag at Istanbul airport, I opened it up and there was the nun's outfit, an address, and my instructions. I just did as I was told.
Well, there's a world first. I hope you get to meet her, Nico. She's really something.
I'm sure she is.
I just hope she's okay.
Don't you worry. She's probably selling that gold angel right now on the black market.
You're a bitter, twisted woman, Nico. Another thing I don't get, that Mevlet guy.
You think he turned you in?
No. He seemed surprised when the Topkapi police arrived.
Hey, I've worked it out.
Yeah?
He and Anna Maria ran away together.
You know, one day, Nico, something like this will happen to you. And when it does, and it's you that's hurting, I certainly won't be making cheap gags about it.
Oh, no?
Okay, maybe just a couple. But for revenge's sake.
Então era isso, tinha esse diálogo interessante para a história, pelo menos engraçado, né? Então, resumindo o jogo de ontem, pelo bloco de notas no celular do George, encontrei a direção de Ana Maria, vive em Roma. Resulta curioso que não me tenha me dito. Que mulher mais bela e misteriosa. Cheguei a Roma. Agora só tenho que chegar até o apartamento de Ana Maria. A foto de Ana Maria vestida de monja parece autêntica. Não quero nem pensar no que isso significa. Não pode estar mais claro. Ana Maria tem contatos no Vaticano. Mas quais? Ana Maria deixou um bilhete de metrô da estação Chipre, Museu Vaticano. Pode ser que sirva de algo. Pelo bilhete de embarque, fica claro que Ana Maria esteve recentemente em Phoenix, Arizona. O vizinho, Mark, tem um pacote de Ana Maria. Talvez seja uma pista. Tenho que encontrar o modo de consegui-lo. Então vamos para o Vaticano, né? Já que não tem nada para fazer no relógio. Ah, sim, parabéns para o Escovinha, assinante do canal. Já passou da meia-noite, mas como ele só vai assistir o vídeo daqui uns 5, 6 meses, quando ele puser em dia as transmissões, ele nem vai saber de que dia que eu estou falando, vai pensar que é bem do aniversário dele. Parabéns, Escovinha.
Where should I go?
Vaticano.
I think I'll go to the Vatican. So the metro ticket was a clue. Just a short walk and here I am. It's the place in the photograph. I wonder what's behind those walls.
Chegou no lugar, um pedaço da muralha do Vaticano, em que foi tirada a foto da Ana Maria, de monja.
You tourist, what do you think you're doing?
Is this the place where we booked the open-top bus?
No, it is down the road, approximately 3.5 kilometers.
Heck, Those are some pants. Do they sell them here?
No, you are being foolish. If you have inquiries, please use the doorbell.
Whoa, Rome. One hell of a place, huh?
Use a campainha.
Hello?
Ah, yes. I was wondering if you could help me.
I'll do my best. I'm Sister Serena. How can I help?
Can you tell me, have you seen this woman before?
I don't recognize the face, but I've only been here for about a year. Maybe she was here before my time.
Maybe. Well, thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Fica fazendo duplo sentido aí só porque ela disse prazer. É um bobão. E aqui?
Some faces say back off. Hers actually shouts it. She looks a little stressed. Looks like some kind of schedule. The nun's looking at it every now and then. Excuse me.
Yes,
I was wondering if you could answer a few questions for me.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a shame. I was praying that you would.
Were you now? Praying sincerely?
Well, I didn't do the whole on the knees number.
All right. Since you have at least tried to ask nicely, I shall spare you a couple of minutes.
So, what's a nun like you doing in a place like this?
Was that meant to be a joke?
Well, it didn't start out as one, but I think I took a wrong turn somewhere.
I don't like jokes.
What? Never?
Jokes distract from the pursuit of inner peace.
Oh. Heard the one about the actress and the bishop?
No! And I don't want to.
You're lost, sister.
Sister Angelica to you.
Irmã Angélica.
So, what do you do here?
I have pastoral responsibility for the nuns. Any problems and they come to me.
Tá a pessoa certa.
So, what is this place?
None of your business.
Oh, come on. It's not like it's the secret headquarters of an evil mastermind. Have you ever seen this woman before?
No, never.
Are you sure? This looks like it was taken outside the doorway to the Holy Order.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, sorry. I was just...
If you must know, I haven't been here for very long. Perhaps she was before my time.
Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Com essa ele não faz piadinha de duplo sentido. Não, eu queria que ele olhasse lá pro fundo. Para fazer algum comentário sobre o que tem atrás dela.
The plaque reads, Monastery of the Order of St. Michael. So this place is a monastery? The possibility of Anna Maria being a nun is becoming all too real.
Porta? Ah.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. Well, don't you understand English? Huh. The silent treatment, huh? Hey there. I was wondering if you could help me. Hello? Oh, maybe you can't speak English. I am looking for a friend. Can you help me? Huh. How rude. He won't even acknowledge that I'm here.
O cara pensa que é bem turista mesmo. Ele não entende inglês, então eu vou falar em inglês bem devagar e bem alto, gritando, que daí ele vai entender.
Sorry, sir. This place is restricted. If you require entrance to the Vatican, you must go to the visitor center.
Oh, shucks. See, I'm over here from Texas looking for my high school sweetheart. She upped and signed on the line for you good folk just before we was due to get hitched.
Which department, please?
Shoot, I don't know. Nun department, I guess.
Are you trying to be funny, sir? Do you wish me to put you in jail for the night?
Heck no, I've had my fill of jails just looking for Emmeline.
A likely story. Nun department indeed. If you continue with this charade, I shall be forced to have you arrested. Do you understand?
Guess it's true. Europe just ain't America's friend anymore.
At least I know the guy's alive.
Agora que eu sei que é o convento aqui, vamos ver se eu tenho mais conversa com a freira novinha.
Oh, it's you again. How can I help you?
É, tem. Aqui são os guardas da guarda suíça, né? Guarda suíça do Vaticano. Polícia que anda desarmada e faz a proteção do Papa e de toda a cidade do Vaticano. Estado do Vaticano, né? País.
What can you tell me about the Holy Order of St. Michael?
Why, you're talking to one of its sisters.
So this building is part of the same place as the Holy Order?
That's correct, even though we are a separate entity. We fall under the umbrella of the Holy Order of St. Michael.
And what a beautiful umbrella that must be.
It's not a real umbrella.
Oh,
That's just a way of speaking.
sure. Perhaps you can tell me, what is this place?
Why, we're the Sisters of Mercy Communion Wafer Supplies. We've been making communion wafers for over 70 years. The ladies of the wafer, they call us.
As damas das hóstias.
Ah, so you make the little wafers that people eat in church.
We prefer to think of them as humble slivers of bread, transformed through the miracle of transubstantiation into the body and blood of Christ himself.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Well, thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
E a senhora pode me dar mais algumas...
Hello, Sister Angelica.
You again. What is it this time?
How long have you been making communion wafers?
How did you know we made communion wafers?
It says it in the guidebook.
Well, as it happens, we are the leading communion wafer developer in the world.
Way to go! What can you tell me about the Holy Order of St. Michael?
It's been established for hundreds of years.
And this place is connected to the order, correct?
Yes, we are a subsidiary of the Holy Order. Now, if you don't mind, I must return to my work.
Obrigado pela simpatia.
Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Para ver se pega a conexão aqui.
I'm still trying to get into this place. It's not gonna be easy.
I think the Vatican's designed that way, George.
I guess so, but I'll find a way.
O Vaticano quer que seja mesmo difícil de entrar. Telefonar para mais alguém? Pro guarda de Istambul, que a gente ainda não ligou. Top Cap.
Who is this? Stop ringing me!
Dá para hackear a rede do Vaticano? Não. Pelo menos por enquanto não. Vamos sair do Vaticano e ver se conseguimos entrar
Where should I go?
na rede.
I'll go back to Anna Maria's apartment.
Ela ainda não tem novidades sobre as leituras. E eu vim aqui só para hackear? Sim. Claro, né? Jogo de aventura. Ele não podia hackear ali escondido dos guardas. Ele tinha que vir para outro ponto. Sair do Vaticano, vir para Roma. Ai, ai, vamos lá. 1, 2, 3 e mais o servidor. E não tem pontos vermelhos, pelo menos isso. Não, isso aqui não vai adiantar. Conexão completa, de primeira. Solicitado o número da fábrica de hóstias das Irmãs de Caridade, descarregando dados.
Got it. The number for the wafer factory is 0039-06-6981-5956.
Mas nessa hora já devia sair direto no mapa. Se ele só pode ir para o Vaticano, assim como lá do Vaticano ele só podia vir para cá. Ó, por que que ele tem que fazer tudo isso aqui?
Where should I go? I think I'll go to the Vatican.
Hello, Sisters of Mercy Communion Wafer Supplies. Sister Serena speaking. How may I help you?
I would like to speak to a Sister Angelica of the Sisters of Mercy, please.
Certainly. Who may I say is calling?
It's Brother Angus from St. Peregrine's, please.
Just one moment, please. Sister Angelica, phone call.
It's her schedule for the day. Looks like the health inspector's coming. Here she is. Time to put this back where I found it.
O Linneu da Vigilância Sanitária vai lá fazer a inspeção, mas...
Oh, it's you again. How can I help you?
Right, listen up. My name is Henry Steiner, and I am the health inspector.
Oh no, not the health inspector. But we thought you weren't coming till tomorrow.
Ha! You think I'd tell you the real date?
Well,
You think I'm a fool?
No,
Never underestimate the health inspector, my dear.
Yes. Yes, of course. So, all those questions earlier...
Just checking that the visitors to the sterile zones are being properly monitored.
Of course, of course. Come in and I'll call Sister Angelica and tell her that you're here.
Thank you. How kind you are.
The Sisters of Mercy welcome you, Mr. Steiner. You're in luck. We're just about to run a batch. My assistant, Sister Serena, will give you the tour.
The complete tour, I hope? No exceptions?
Of course. Follow me, please.
I'd better keep Herr Steiner going till I can find a way through this place and into the monastery.
This factory has been the centre of wafer production in Rome for nearly 80 years now. In 2000, we decided to automate the process, hence the Communion Companion 5XLI.
The Communion Companion 5XLI?
Why, yes.
Carry on.
This machine has revolutionized our wafer production process and maximized output. First, the wafer ingredients are fed into the mixer to make the dough. The dough is then fed along the conveyor and into the cutter. From the cutter, the biscuits are...
Stop!
Oh,
You said biscuits.
I mean wafers.
Yes, you do. Carry on.
Oh, anyway, the wafers are transferred to the ovens for baking. From the oven, they are cooled in the fresh air. Then the wafers are packed, ready for delivery all over the globe. Thank you for visiting the Sisters of Mercy, and enjoy your stay in our beautiful city.
Ela é a guia turística.
That oven is extremely hot, Mr. Steiner. Please be careful.
I see no warning sign.
It's not ready.
Not ready? Not ready?
We were expecting you tomorrow.
Dear, oh dear. This will have to go down in my little book.
Oh. Please, that's sensitive machinery. Only Sister Angelica may touch the holy machine. And besides, you're not wearing your protective gloves.
Aha! Very good. You're familiar with the Holy Cleanliness Handbook, I see.
Oh, yes, sir. I have a copy of it next to my bed.
Really? You do? I mean, a gold star for you, my dear. Now, why can I not touch the machine without gloves?
Because you'd get the machine dirty?
True. But really, it's to avoid catching the parasites which inhabit the flour in the dough.
Yuck. Is that the truth?
My dear sister, who is the expert?
You are, Mr. Steiner, sir.
Going somewhere, Mr. Steiner?
Double check everything. That's my motto.
Not down there, I'm afraid. Papal permission is required to enter the monastery.
Not even the Pope himself can stand in the way of health and safety.
I think you'll find he can. Goodbye.
Oh, God, if I could only get rid of her.
Please don't touch those, Mr. Steiner.
Oh, what are they for?
You never know when a church might run dry of wafers or wine.
But surely they should be prepared for the communion.
Anything can happen. Flash flooding, fires.
Acts of God.
Exactly. Oh, Mr. Steiner, this is a clean area.
Yes, I knew that. I was just checking you knew the rule book too. Are you in charge of this area?
Yes, that's where I pack the wafers for dispatch.
So this area is a food-free zone?
Yes, I never eat food in this area.
Never?
No, never.
Never ever?
No, never, ever, ever.
We'll see. That pile of boxes is a health hazard. All it needs is one person to knock them over, and there'll be wasted wafers everywhere. Please, make sure they're safe.
Of course. I'll check them now.
Serena's tidying the boxes. She's not interested in me for the moment. This'll shake her for a while.
Sister Serena, could I see you here for a moment, please?
Maltratando a freirinha. Boazinha.
What is that?
Oh my word. How on earth? I don't believe it.
Section 12 of Bylaw 38B, Section C, clearly states that all areas for the packing of food must be kept separate from the areas of food consumption. I thought you said you never eat around this area.
I don't know how. Well, it can't be. But I never.
This is a clear violation, and the penalty for violations is severe.
Please, let me clean it up. I'll double check everything. I don't want to go back to polishing candlesticks.
Ha! Polishing! You should be so lucky. We are talking prison here.
Prison? Holy Mother.
Oh, do stop that ridiculous display.
But I feel so guilty.
And you are. However,
Yes?
if you ensure there's not a scrap of food remaining, I might overlook the matter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll get right on it.
The place has to be spotless.
Of course. Will you be okay looking round on your own?
Well, I shall just have to be. Fantastic. Now I've got the run of the place.
Pegar o vinho aqui na caixa.
The box is firmly taped down. I'm not going to be able to open it quietly that way.
Agora eu tenho que me livrar da freira brava ali. Fazer alguma sabotagem na massa. Só cortou a caixa.
I'll have that, thank you very much. It's a miniature bottle of red wine with a screw cap. Very classy.
Agora sim.
I can just see into the mixing machine. Large blades are spinning and mixing a fresh batch of dough.
Essa remessa de massa vai ser estragada.
I'm a naughty, 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 naughty health inspector. Now all I have to do is let it work its way through.
Now then, Sister Serena, the next batch is ready. I'm sure you appreciate perfection, Mr. Steiner.
Oh, yes, but I rarely witness it. Outside my own bailiwick, of course.
Bailiwick?
Bless you.
Well, here we go. The next batch of classic wafers.
Oh, dear. So this is the color of perfection?
But how could this happen?
2 little words, Sister Angelica. Sloppy maintenance.
But that machine is cleaned every day.
In this case, it would seem cleanliness is not next to godliness. I have no choice but to close this place down.
Please, no. We have a large order to complete.
Such a shame I was not made more welcome.
Oh, Mr. Steiner, there must be something we can do.
One so rarely hears the word sorry these days. Wouldn't you agree, sister?
Sorry? Oh, I see. Mr. Steiner, I am very sorry for this terrible lapse.
With feeling?
Very, very sorry.
Well, I suppose if you can fix it now, then I might overlook the issue. But it has to be spotless.
Of course. You make yourself comfortable, and we'll knuckle down to it.
Locked.
Não adiantou, não?
Sister Angelica's locked the door to her office. Maybe she doesn't trust me.
Talvez ela não confie em mim. Coisa mais estranha. Na verdade, eu quero ir no monastério, não na fábrica de óxido.
Damn, the gate's locked. And I don't like the idea of climbing over it, not with those spikes.
Caixotes. É, mas só para subir, não é? E ele voltou. Três monges no caminho. Eu tenho que entrar naquela porta do fundo. Por isso que tá dando destaque nessa
Damn,
perspectiva.
garden's full of monks. There's no way I'm going to be able to open those doors with a beam across. Grandpa Stobart's hernia made family history, and I'm not about to join him in the honors. A large pair of double doors set into the floor. It must lead to some sort of old crypt. The necropolis must be somewhere around here.
A necrópole.
If I open that door, I'll be spotted. I need to keep a low profile.
Só no sapatinho.
The door is either very heavy or just locked. I'm sure it's the latter. Jackpot. Plush. I'm in the wrong business. Interesting taste in paintings, too. Books on conspiracy and the art of war? Strange collection to find in a monastery. Know your enemy, I guess. I really didn't come here to read. Books all related to religious studies. Funny, I can't see a version of the Bible in here. Books from all over the world on many subjects. Oh, is that a first edition of War and Peace? Wow, a copy of Poussin's The Ark of Ashdod. That's a painting I studied in comparative religions back in Idaho. They placed the Ark in Dagon's temple. The next morning, the people of Ashdod saw the statue of Dagon fallen on his face on the ground before the Ark of the Lord. The Lord threw the people of Ashdod into despair. The Ark of the God of Israel must not stay here with us, because his hand is heavy upon us and upon Dagon our God. The Lord threw the people of Ashdod into despair. He plagued them with tumors, and their cities swarmed with rats. No wonder they gave the ark back to the Israelites. The rancid corpse of mother and child. Another child still alive watches on. Well, this is terrible. Painted in the left corner is a depiction of an angel carved into the frame. And there's a crack around her neck. The image of an angel carved into the frame sits serenely at the bottom right of the painting. There's a large crack around her neck. Now, why carve that?
Sim, vai me mostrar o que tá vendo ou não?
It's a file with Anna Maria's name written on the front. Feels like it's been put here to tempt me. The urge to look is almost unbearable.
E quando eu tenho vontade de uma coisa...
What do you think you're doing?
Office supplies, routine follow-up. Gotta make sure you got no problem with the drawers.
What? Monsignor Devlin!
Anyhow, these look tip-top to me. Well done. Would you like to comment on our after-sales service?
You called, Your Eminence?
Escort this gentleman to the street. I believe he is lost.
Oh, one last thing. What do you know about Anna Maria?
What? Get him out of here now. And make sure these doors are locked so this doesn't happen again.
Ah, Father Gregor. His Eminence, is he... A storm in a teacup, Father. Office supplies. Was that the best you could come up with?
Stinks, huh?
What are you now? A journalist?
A lawyer.
And your connection with this Anna Maria?
I knew her in New York. Some people were trying to kill her.
Extraordinary.
I know. The mafia, would you believe? Anyhow, I heard she worked here.
Tell him, Monsignor. Anna Maria was indeed part of our order. She worked here in the library. 2 years ago she stole some manuscripts and disappeared.
The scandal was kept out of the papers.
The Cardinal was furious. He vowed to find her and bring her to justice.
His wrath is most terrible to behold.
Yeah, most terrible, all right.
We have always feared the worst, the poor, misguided child.
But there can be no place for scandal here, sir.
Here, my card.
Oh, but please, no publicity.
I understand. Goodbye, Father. Monsignor, goodbye. So, I'm a little closer to knowing what's going on. And at least Anna Maria wasn't officially a nun when we, time to get back to Nico. Hey, Nico, I found out some things about Anna Maria.
Really?
Well, she's not a nun. At least, not anymore.
I had reached the same conclusion. It would be strange for a nun to have a shelf full of books on particle physics.
Oh, hello again. Settling in, are we?
It's terrific, thank you.
When in Rome, eh?
Exactly.
So, what can I do you for?
It's the card given to me by Father Gregor.
Eu vou dizer que eu sou influente no Vaticano e preciso do pacote da Ana Maria.
Mark, I feel it's time I let you in on a little secret.
Oh, George, I knew all along. Don't you worry now, you can tell Uncle Mark.
I'm a member of the Vatican Internal Investigation Team working under the guise of Father Gregor. Here's my card.
But you're American.
That may be so, but I'm highly trained.
Gosh.
I need you to trust me. And help me. It's of the utmost importance. I'm working for the top, you understand? The top, Mark?
You mean?
Yep, I mean.
The big enchilada.
The very one. You want to be on his team, Mark?
Oh, sign me up. I've trained all my life for this, believe me.
I picked this pen up a while ago. What do you make of the symbol?
Good God, man, put it away. I can't talk about such matters in the presence of a lady.
Lady? Oh, you mean Nico? Hey, don't worry about her. She's one of the guys.
I doubt that very much. No, I'll not say a word till she's out of earshot.
Just when it gets interesting, no way.
Mark, can I ask you a few questions?
Shoot from the hip, George. That seems to be your style.
Have you seen Anna Maria since we last spoke?
No, I haven't. But then she always kept herself to herself.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Tenho que voltar aí sem a Nico para falar do gato preto.
So, Mark, did you manage to get your car clean?
Oh, what a trial. Heavens. I don't know what those birds had eaten, but it smelt worse than Archie. And the mess. Oh, I never knew that shade of green existed.
So, now you know that I'm a member of the Vatican Internal Investigation Team. May I take control of Anna Maria's package?
Is she being investigated?
That's classified, Mark. But if this is a sensitive Vatican parcel, it should remain in close proximity to me, for safety's sake.
I understand. Here you are.
Thank you, Mark. I have friends in high places who will know of your role in this.
You don't mean...
Very high places, Mark. In fact, the highest. Thanks, soldier.
Anytime, dude.
Quando há algo. Abri o pacote. Da outra vez traga pacote, diria Eloy.
A plain brown package with Anna Maria's name and address. Inside, there's just a plain DVD with no writing or message. Let's see if there's anything on this DVD.
And finally, just when you thought diamonds were the ultimate gift, maybe it's time to rethink gold. No, not the kind of gold you put round your sweetheart's neck. We're talking monatomic gold. Let's go live now to Phoenix, Arizona to find out more. Susie, are you there?
Bob, I'm here in the desert with Ronald Maynard, a truly remarkable man who's made a discovery which could transform mankind. So, what's the story, Mr. Maynard?
What? Oh, right. Ever since I was a kid, I've been interested in alchemical myths. You know those stories about turning base metal into gold? Why I became a chemist. So anyways, I was out here about 3 years ago looking for crystals when I found this powder. White powder that was kind of... Well, it didn't behave, you see. It should. I mean, it was gold. But it wasn't heavy. It was light. So I did some experiments. And it was gold, but not like any gold that should exist. You could use it to fly, or to heal wounds, or project maybe into another universe. You see, the Egyptians wrote about it, the manna from heaven, remember? So anyhow, that's what I've got. And I've got a lab now that makes it. Tons of it. And I want to give it to the world.
Wow, that's amazing! So, Mr. Maynard, you're just going to hand this wonderful substance over. A gift to mankind.
What? Are you crazy? Of course not. I didn't say that. I'm gonna sell it. To the highest bidder. What's wrong with you people? Damn reporters, you do your research?
Ah, that is a shame. We seem to have lost our link there to Susie Balloon out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Well, until next week, be careful of yourself. Don't stub a toe.
So, we got a place in Phoenix where some wacko gold is being extracted. Why send this to Anna Maria?
I think it's connected to her books, George. Geological Surveys of Phoenix, Manuals on Metal Extraction and Purification.
So, Anna Maria flies to Phoenix a lot and is studying monatomic gold. I don't get it.
I think the answer's in Phoenix, George.
Do you think we should go there, to the lab?
I'll go.
What if she's there?
I'll give her your blessing. Sorry, George. Couldn't resist. I'll head straight off to the airport. What will you do?
Look for clues, talk to people, I guess.
Be careful. I'll be in touch.
Wait. This plant in Phoenix might have high security. I'll flash you a cool hacking tool I use.
I'm impressed. You've been going to night school.
Gotta move with the times, Nico.
So I see. Now, stay away from the nuns while I'm gone.
Cheap gag, Nico. Bye.
Não fique assediando as freiras enquanto eu estou fora. Boa, Nico. Vamos lá falar com o Mark sem a Nico, então. Me conte do gato preto. Gato preto dá azar.
Hello again.
Hey, Mark.
Now that my friend's gone, can you tell me about this pen?
One never talks about such matters in front of ladies. Do you have no manners?
Oh, I do. I just seem to use them less and less these days.
That pen is from the Black Cat Massage Parlor in the Old Town. It's a club for the clergy from the Vatican.
A club for clergy?
Yes, a clergy club. Even priests need somewhere to wind down, you know.
Oh, I get it. A winding down club. So, are you a member?
Anyone who's anyone round here belongs to the Black Cat.
So why would Anna Maria have one of their pens?
How should I know?
Agora eu tenho assunto para conversar.
So you frequent the Black Cat, huh?
After a grueling session with the choir, there's nothing I like better than to be laid out, oiled up, and softened all over.
Yeah, I bet. So who else goes to this place?
Ah, now that would be telling.
And how do I find it?
It's in the old town. Go down Chiasso delle Zingare. You can't miss it.
Does the Black Cat only take members of the clergy?
Not at all. But with so many visitors in town at the moment, they've been strict about accepting new members.
You don't want a crowd when there's oil slopping around, huh?
Exactly. And where would the clergy go?
Thanks, Mark.
Anytime.
E o Art foi embora, o embaixador da Grã-Bretanha.
Where should I go?
Da realeza. Clube Gato
I
Negro.
think I'll go to the Black Cat massage parlor.
Chiasso delle Zingari. Well, this is it, all right.
Pronto?
Excuse me, do you know anything about the Black Cat?
Yeah, it sprays my washing. You see it, you wring its neck, okay?
Ai, ai. Conhece o gato preto de verdade. O animal.
Yes?
Excuse me, do you know anything about the Black Cat?
How dare you! You filthy pervert!
Okay, is it just me or are Romans really offhand with visitors?
Tem cara parado ali, deve ser ali então. É, onde tem a placa, o gato preto.
The Black Cat Club. But could Anna Maria really be involved with a place like this?
Admittance for members only, sir.
A large doorman is blocking the entry.
Members only, capiche? This club is exclusively for members, good, kind, religious folk. Membership's closed, okay?
Oh, what a shame. I've heard the massages here are very special.
I think you heard wrong. This is a nice steam rooms for good, kind, quiet folk.
Oh, wow. Emergency. My neck is killing me. Let me in, quick.
No membership card, no get in.
But what about my neck?
I'll break it for you if you want. I'm very sorry. You'll have to find a doctor.
Saindo. Mark, me dá sua carteirinha. Ou eu vou ter que hackear o clube?
Hello again.
Hey, Mark. So, Mark, I need to get into the Black Cat.
I see. In need of a little stress relief, are we?
Actually, it's internal affairs business.
Of course, of course.
I'll need your card to get in.
But I can't do that. You take an oath at the club, never to lend your card. Betray the oath, and you're barred for life.
But we're talking the security of the whole church here.
Easy for you to say. You haven't had a massage at the Black Cat.
Mark, is there nothing I can do to get your membership card?
I'm sorry, George, but I just can't do it. I'd be betraying a trust.
A foto, Luciliu, se eu te der a foto.
So, Mark, I bet you'd love a picture of Lucy Chu just like this.
What I'm really after is something a little more personal. Something that says, I was meant for you.
Ah, é pra já. Caneta e foto.
That won't work here.
Aqui não, né? E aqui, preciso entrar? Ou basta o outro ter fechado a porta?
I've signed the photograph on the back. The message should be ambiguous enough.
Hello again.
Hey, Mark.
Sabe aquela foto que eu acabei de te mostrar? Agora tá escrito: para o querido Mark, com todo o meu amor, e cuide do meu carro. Lucy Chu.
I forgot to mention, Mark, that photo of Lucy Chu, it's signed.
Wow! Oh, that's amazing. She hardly ever signs anything. What does it say?
To my biggest fan, may the heavens shine upon you for your support. Love, Lucy. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss, kiss?
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Oh, I'm hot with envy. Oh, something like that would stand up proud as a centerpiece in my collection. Would you be willing to part with that photograph?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it is signed.
Okay. How about I give you, and I can't believe I'm doing this, my Black Cat membership card?
Oh, I don't know, Mark. You could get into big trouble doing that.
Trouble? Trouble is my middle name.
Well, since you're such a huge fan of Lucy Chu, I'll do it.
Oh, George, you don't know how happy you've made me.
I think I can guess.
Here you go, George, and thanks again.
A membership card which gives me access to the dubious delights of the Black Cat Massage Parlor.
Então é isso. Por hoje vamos ficando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a paciência, a torcida, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.